Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. I'm going to do a review of a Resident Evil Survival Unit. I've played enough to actually understand it, and I'm just got a bit bored of it because it's not Resident Evil, is it? It's a base building game with the name Resident Evil and some Resident Evil characters and enemies in it. That's essentially what it is. Now, you can watch my playthrough. I've only done like 6 episodes, or 5 or 6 episodes, and I just stopped playing because I wasn't really interested in it. I have been playing it like in my own time though, so I still play it, but I'm not recording it anymore. Um, but you're essentially playing this unknown person. You don't know who he is. He's basically your character. His name is Player for some reason. He doesn't have a name, but he looks like a mashup of Ethan Winters and James Sunderland for some reason. He's woken up in a hospital, and he's trying to find his parents. They're in like Raccoon City somewhere apparently. And he meets up with Claire, and then it just kind of goes off the rails a bit with the base building stuff. Now, the base building is pretty like explanatory. You're building your base. You're like building like elements of the compound of the community, and you're yeah, that's what it is. Like building a kind of community, a bit like the Walking Dead communities. So you like building this like main mansion. Every time you build something, it takes more time to do so. In the bottom left corner, you've got objectives. You basically have to click on that objective, and then it'll basically lock on to whatever it means. So you have to like click on it. Basically, do what the mission tells you to do. Once the mission is complete, the objective is complete, a little gift icon will appear next to the objective. If you press that, you earn the rewards like gems and like power ups and that sort of thing. Every time you do something in it, you can claim like the rewards. Basically, like any mobile game ever, well, base building game anyway. Now there is fighting in it. There's two types. There is the type where it's automatic, where you're like unlocking new. You have to unlock new characters. By like recruiting people. However, it is rare that you do unlock characters. I've unlocked about 4 characters so far, and I haven't unlocked anyone else recently. So it is pretty rare. You're mostly when you recruit people, it's mostly like you get like upgrades and like power ups and that sort of thing. You can upgrade your characters, your recruited characters that you have got in the heroes section. You can like upgrade their stats, upgrade their skills, like their like general like health, that sort of thing, like stamina and that. And also when you've done that, they'll be able to like help you defeat the zombies in like battle mode, which you have to like click on the car and then it will like take you to like these different like levels of like battles, that sort of thing, which is automatic. It's basically infinite ammo, and you have to like choose a spot to like run to. If you like you get cornered and that, you can move around the map, even though it's only Marvin that you can move for some reason. No one no one else, I don't know why. But yeah, it's like automatic shooting, and the higher the like once you beat the levels, like after about 10 levels, you get to the boss level, which is normally a stronger enemy. Like in like level like 10, or chapter 1.10, it was a black tiger spider. And in the next level, the boss was, I believe, a key mutant. I can't remember where it was. I think it's a key mutant, and goes on and on and on. I think there's like 100 levels, so it'd be like 100, like 10 bosses. I'm not quite sure, but the bosses do get harder the more the more higher of stages that you go through. And then there is the actual interesting part of the game, which is unfortunately not enough. However, I have learnt that it only unlocks during certain like times, like certain like weeks and months and that sort of thing. Um, which is like when you start the game off, you wake up in a hospital and you can like roam, like you can like use your finger to like guide him to different areas of the hospital. It's linear anyway, but you can at least have access to his movements, and you can like pick up stuff. It's like limited stuff, and there's also puzzles, which is like easy to solve puzzles because it gives you a hint in the top corner. You can also pick up files and like notes and that, which gives clues and lore. There's actually new files as well, like according to the game. So that's pretty good. Um, these are dead short sections though. Like once you get to a certain bit, you go into like a cutscene when you're talking to a character. There's no voiceover. It's just dialogue. That's all it is with like talking to lead characters. And like yeah, like throughout the game, as you progress through the game, and like in the upcoming weeks when they add more stuff, then you can explore more areas like the RPD, which is the next area you can explore, getting stuff done there. And then it's like areas of the mansion, like where you have to go. There's like multiple areas in the mansion. And then in the fuel supply, like how you need to power up the fuel reserves, that sort of thing. Then you have to like build a hospital. You have to build all this, build that, and that's what puts me off. Couldn't it be just be a like not a base building game, just a mobile a mobile Resident Evil game? But yeah, it's Square Enix. Like one of the guys who made it was from the Square Enix team, so you kind of expect it not to be a great game. It's good, yeah, it's okay, but I'm just not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it. When I first started it, it was really good. I was excited to get through, but now I'm just getting a bit bored of it. I'm not gonna delete it. I'm just gonna go through and see how it goes in my own time. There is another part of it which, when you acquire the battery for the like the radar system in the mansion, you can basically search for survivors out in the wild, that sort of thing. And when you make a formation of people rescuing survivors, you gain all these survivors, and you have to train them up in the training ground and everything, like level them up, and they will be able to help you in the field. So you can click on an icon by going to this radar thing, clicking on an icon, and there's this cluster of enemies, like different leveled enemies. You can start off from like level 1 enemies and like defeat them and just go up different levels. There is also you can join other people's groups, um, like they're like platoons, that sort of thing. And if they accept you, make a formation up, they can help you defeat enemies. So that is quite handy, as well as you going out into the field and doing it. Um, so yeah. Now yeah, like I said, the more you upgrade the stuff, the more time it takes. Now um, I'm not on the stage where I have to upgrade anything, but I'm kind of upgrading things here and there, just to like make sure they're all like leveled up. However, it's gotten to the point now it'll take like hours to upgrade like one thing. So yeah, now you can use speed up mode. Like you can unlock speed up tokens, and you can use gems, like crystal gems sort of things, to basically make it instant upgrade when you upgrade and build up your mansion or your field reserves, that sort of thing. However, you have to buy more gems if you do that, but you can earn them, and that's how they get you. Like you use up all your gems and everything. Guess what? Pay about a fiver and we'll give you 1,000 more gems. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing it. I'm not doing this to like pay money for it. I just want to do it, see how I get without paying for it. um, and another thing, like once you do like open up all these fuel reserves, like the farm and everything, you can basically like harvest things like harvest fuel, resources, food, that sort of thing. You can heal people up in the hospital, and it's basically all this and that. However, I do enjoy the bits where you have to like progress through the game by like you can collect like an item and that to unlock a door. Like when you're like playing as the player, then you have to go through it like that. That's the bit that I enjoy. The whole base building thing, like making an alliance, that sort of thing. I'm not keen on that thing, unfortunately. That's what puts me off. That's what makes it feel like a not Resident Evil game. So yeah, if you like base building, then guess what? That's a game for you. If you don't, and you're like a an old-fashioned Resident Evil player like myself, who's been with it from the start, you're probably not going to enjoy it unless you like seeing returning characters and the zombies and enemies from the game. But from what I can see, the enemies are basically or enemies and bosses are from Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. It's basically it. They do have a brand new boss. However, obviously I just quit recording it. However, I might see it soon. There's a brand new boss in the game, which I'm guessing is the final boss. Um, so yeah, let me know what you think about it in the just in the comments below. I hope everyone had a good week so far. Tomorrow I'll be doing a lolcow update. I'm going to be covering 3 of them. So subscribe for that. And on Sunday will be a weekly recap. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.